Hello everybody, this is Intrepid83 and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. Alright, let's hit up the elevator and see if Cypher's up there. Alright. And we face Biggs and Wedge. Wait, where's Wedge? Well, we're just facing Biggs for now. Prepare for the worst, you brats. Alright, this battle is interesting. Well, first of all, it's kind of timed. What we want to do right now is draw Asunas. I'm going to keep drawing Asunas from Biggs until Wedge shows up. Definitely, draw grinding if you haven't experienced the pleasure of it so far is definitely made much more, I guess you could say, convenient with the cursor at memory. Yeah. A little bit late to draw attention to that, but I figured I might as well mention it now. But yeah, definitely very important with regards to draw grinding. But anyways, we're not really going to be draw grinding here. Like I said, we're just drawing Asunas because, well, Biggs has them. And it's a very useful spell that we will eventually be getting 300 of. This just speeds up the process when we get to that. And, we can't get out of this battle until Wedge shows up anyway, so. And there he is. Alright, with that taken care of, now, Biggs and Wedge. Biggs has anywhere from, well, I'm expecting to have around 611 to 640 hit points. He has Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, Asuna, as you can see in his draw list there. He's neutral to all elements, no status abnormalities that I have recorded here, or at least that we can use anyway. I think they're both immune to sleep and silence, so no necessary. Or I think they're even immune to blind as well. So, and all right. So basically, Biggs has three different commands he can use. He can cast Thunder. He can cure. Well, if their HP gets low enough, he'll start to cure them. Cure each other kind of thing. And then he's got a physical attack. Wedge, he can use fire, and he's got a physical attack. So basically, in order to get maximum AP out of this battle, you need to defeat both of them at the exact same time. So in order to do that, I want to have Squall attack each of them once. Just going to have the others... with or without the trigger, I don't think it really matters that much. I just like to use the trigger just to be certain. So, yeah. Hit each of them once. Yeah, Wedge has 551 hit points, between 551 to 579 hit points. He's got Fire, Thunder, Blizzard, Cure. Same magic stock as the Gabadian soldiers. And immune to bio, so yeah, as far as elemental affinities go. And yeah, pretty much mentioned everything else about his attacks, so yeah. Alright, so we got them softened up. Let's get selfie summoning Kazuko. And have these guys just drawing as soon as still until Kazuko comes out. Now, I'll mention that when we actually summon it, or summon them. That'll probably be it. Hold select with the summon. As you can see, we got something a bit different from the Shiva. From when we summon Shiva in the Fire Cavern. You hold select, this pops up. As long as the Guardian Force has boost learned, that's what shows up. You show up the square there with the finger. When the finger has an X over it, so it's basically that icon is basically telling you if you mash the square button, you'll be able to boost that Guardian Force's power. So yeah. I believe that should be enough to defeat them both at the same time, so we should get maximum AP out of this battle. But wait a minute. Whoa! What is that? Well, first, alright, this is Elvaret. There we go. Elvaret. It has 2,667 hit points to 2,872 hit points. That's what I'm expecting anyway. It has Thunder, Cure, Double, and Siren in its draw list. Immune to bio, 60% susceptible to blind, so if you want to use a couple of those to, maybe blind it and, make it so that it can't hit you with its physical attack, which you'll probably find out pretty quickly is not what you need to worry about with this enemy, or this boss. Yes, this is indeed our very first, I guess you could say, major boss of the game, which it definitely lives up to its name. So yeah, anyways, it's got multiple attacks. The number one attack you want to be aware of is Storm Breath. It hits all of us, and it does non-elemental damage. It does about, I think it usually does about between 100 to 200 damage, somewhere in there. I know it seems like a large range, but that's basically how much damage it does to everybody. So, alright, so let's get out of here. Siren, what is that? Let's stock it. Oh, we couldn't even cast it. What is it? It is a Guardian Force. Guardian Force Siren, our fourth one. Yeah, basically, enemies in this game you can draw Guardian Forces from, so, keep an eye out for them. Obviously I'll be doing my best to get them all, so, yeah. Anyways, I'll clue you in as to when you can get them, and, yeah, we'll just go from there. But anyways, so we got Siren. Now I actually want to, as far as this battle goes, I want to try and maintain everybody's hit points above 300. So I'm going to have Squall and Zell doing that most of the time. If everybody's above 300, I will have Zell and Squall, or at least one of them anyway, attack. Selfie, on the other hand, well, hang on, I think we need to, yeah, I need to stock up some cures. It's probably a bit late to do it now, but alright, so let's get Zell curing Squall there. The very beginning of this part of the battle, I usually like to get summoning Quetzalcoatl right away, but since I was busy explaining the situation we had in front of us, I'm just going to hold off until we got a safe time to start summoning him. And there we go. Yeah, if we'd started summoning Quetzalcoatl too soon or too late, it would get hit with that, and it can die. So there we go. Alright, so we definitely got to heal ourselves. Let's heal Selfie and Zell. Definitely Zell. Now, with drawing and casting Cure from Elvered himself, you're going to learn why I prefer to, use my own stock of magic to cure sometimes, and that is the amounts that you heal when you draw from an enemy tend to be random. I think it actually is based on the random number generator. As you can see, this Zell did 20, so yeah. Alright, so let's open this up, and let's start mashing the square button. Now, if you hit it when the X comes up, I think it gives you a little bit of a buffer. But that can happen. Yeah, if you go too far, it'll set you back down to 75. What does that mean? That is the percentage of damage that the Guardian Force's attack will do. So since I wasn't exactly the most clean with my my boost animation there, or with boosting Quetzalcoatl. Sweet. Alright. Then I lost, Quetzalcoatl only ended up doing 75% of its total, of its, normal damage. So, anyways, yeah, let's just, oh, there comes Storm Breath again. So yeah, just want to wait for Storm Breath to come, summon Quetzalcoatl, so that it doesn't get hit by it. So, there we go. Squall, there you go. Get everybody up above 300 again. Alright, there's a good one. Squall will be able to get one off on Selfie, and get one for Zell as well, and we'll try the boost again. So basically, you just got to mash the square button and try to get as high as you can without hitting the square button when the X comes up, so yeah. Quite 300, I think. Yeah, okay. Might be able to summon another one before the next Storm Breath, but yeah. Ooh, that was close. Alright, 152, so it should be doing 152% of its normal damage. And there we go. So basically, as you can tell, Selfie is going to be our main damage dealer in this battle, with the occasional contributions from Squall and Zell there. There is a reason I'm doing this, a very important reason. So I would highly recommend that you follow suit. Probably, I just do it for, I guess you could say, I want to say security purposes, but that's not what I mean. But anyways, alright, so do the Storm Breath again. Alright, let's get here on Zell and Selfie. Peace of mind, that's the word I'm looking for. I guess security may have triggered you into saying, hey, yeah. Peace of mind, that's what I meant. Alright, let's do another one on Zell there, and get ready to boost. Oh, that was close. It does pop up randomly, so you gotta be careful. Don't always think of the same amount of time to boost. Sometimes you'll have more, and sometimes you'll have less, so just be aware of that. But yeah, I find the best way to boost is, I guess, you know, just try to, you know, lock up your upper arm or whatever at the elbow, and then just start mashing as hard as you can, kind of thing. Let's get to a hit in there. Ooh, got a critical hit too. Oh, hang on. Don't summon yet. There we go. I'm afraid this might actually, might actually take him out, so let's do that. Selfie as well. And make sure. Let's give it to Squall as well. So I think it's either this. It's going to be this summon or the next that should finish off Elver right here. So. Okay. That was going on a little longer than I was comfortable with. Okay. So basically, when you're doing this, I would actually recommend trying. Basically, we're doing this to practice because we're going to really need it coming up shortly. I'd say try to average getting above 130. Try reaching 130 with Quetzalcoatl's summon. That's a safe number to reach. Okay, so it didn't defeat him, so alright. You know what, just to be certain that we're able to do this. Okay, he's casting it on himself. Okay, how much? Okay. I'll have Squall get everybody topped up as best we can. Selfie. Alright. Alright. Thunderstorm. Alright. Oh no! At least 100. Ooh, that was close. It really pushed it there. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. After all these years, that boss is still a challenge. I mean, even knowing, you know, his patterns and all that kind of stuff, just the sheer amount of damage you have to be able to, you know, recover from with that storm breath can definitely still gives it a bit of a challenge, so yeah. Whew. Man, a challenge like that, surely they're going to let us rest. And after all that, we got some cottages, got some G-returners, got some elixirs, we got Weapons Monthly March. What is that? Well, we'll find out. Weapons Research Magazine, yeah. And 18 AP. Okay, so Elverett was worth 10 AP, and Biggs and Wedge each were worth 4. So, there we go. And there's our 4th Guardian Force, Siren. My adrenaline's still pumping from that battle. Eesh. Mainly because of the boosting, but you know. hope the elevator comes back up. Alright, do not talk to Biggs. You'll lose points, so let's go down. Oh, and we literally have 30 minutes to get to the shore. Usually, I hope it doesn't take too long. I hope we don't miss the boat. Or the vessel, I guess they refer to it. What the? Interesting cross-reference there to another game they were developing at the same time as this one, roughly. Alright, I'm holding down on the D-pad. Hold down. What the? What is that? It's a tiny spider up there. Oh, okay, that's not a tiny spider at all. Alright. Oh, it just doesn't end, does it? This thing is called XATM-092, aka the Black Widow, if you were to scan it. I think that's what it actually calls it. Don't even bother trying to kill it here. It's impossible. So, all we're doing, this is what we summoned Kazuko all that time for, to summon it on him. Obviously, it's a robot, so it's weak to thunder. Now, get Squall queued up, because I do have Thunder junctioned on him. I have as much strength into him as I can right now, so we'll lose much damage, just in case I mess up with the boosting. This is the guy we need to get the boost meter up to around 130, so let's see. Ooh, that's close. I'm actually just going to stop at 130 if I get there. Alright, there we go. Just to play it safe. So this thing has over 5,000 hit points. Basically, we need to reduce its health by 1/5 in order to knock it down in order to be able to run. Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah. L2, R2. We're out of there. Timer's still going down. We've still got to get to the shore. The quicker we get to the shore, the higher our score is. So I'm going to be going through instructions rather quickly here. And, no pausing kind of thing, just so we can get down there as quickly as possible. So holding the analog sticks from there. Yeah, forget it. Let's go. Just hold the analog stick here. Alright, holding left. Now this next screen, you're going to want to hold triangle at a small part. Analog stick still. As soon as you walk around this pocket of rocks there on the right side, walk. After you're past that, run. If you do not do that, you will stumble and you will be forced into another battle with the giant robot. So, still holding the analog stick, using the analog stick. Alright, I'm going to be switching to the D-pad here because this is the bridge. It's one way, just holding right. Now this bridge, pay attention to the robot. Jumps over, lands, and starts coming towards you, recross the center of the bridge, and that'll cause it to jump over you again, and clear the way. We're in the square here. Another thing, get ready to mash the X button to chase the dog out of the way. If you do not do that, you will lose points towards your SEED exam. Keep running. Using the analog stick here after the bridge there. I'll probably be using the analog stick from here on out. Uh-oh. Hey! Whoever owned that car, I'm sorry. But we're kind of running for our lives here. Stopping to watch the scenery as well. Come on, let's go. Squall. Man, gotta work on your cardio, buddy. Let's go. Go! So yeah, as soon as the clock disappears, that's when the timer runs. That's when you're in the clear. Whoa! it's quite the fall, Squirrel, but you gotta get up, buddy. Run, run. Oh, okay, I think I might be stuck. Oh! Oh, no, it's not stuck. Come on, Squirrel. Run! Run! You can do it! Come on! Oh, yeah. Easily one of my favorite scenes in the game. Cutscene, too. Yeah. Oh. Such an epic part of the game, but yeah. Oh, we made it back to the shore. So yeah, in order to get maximum points for that, for that part of the exam, you had to get back to the shore within 5 minutes. So I think we managed to do that. So now, if you between the the elevator coming down the communication tower and the first encounter with the XATM-092, you still, in that short period of time, you are able to run into random encounters still. If you do, you can't just run from it immediately. You can afford one relatively quick battle, that you run from between the elevator and the battle with XATM-092, and you should still be able to get to the shore in time. So. Wow, got some free time now as well. Alright, well, I guess we got some free time on our hands. Alright. Well, that was quite the series of events. So let's take a rest, shall we? Yeah, sure, why not? I think I remember seeing we had some gil on us. Indeed, that is the currency of the game, gil, so... And we got a save point up here as well, and there's something on the table there. I wonder what it could be. Well, I guess we'll have to find out later. But in the meantime, I wonder what would have happened if we decided to stay... if we decided to stand up to the XATM-092. And if indeed it is impossible to defeat. I guess we'll have to find out next time. This is Intrepid83 signing off. Thank you for watching and have a good one. Sorry, but that's the best I could do for a cliffhanger. But yeah, next time I will be attempting to defeat it. So yeah, and the result that you get with it. Alright, see ya.